Hey guys, it's Adriana. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this awesome purple look using the Huda Beauty Nude palette. If you're interested to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So to get started with today's look, I'm going to start by prepping my skin and then I'm going to go back and start doing my eyes as well as the rest of my face. So like you saw in my last video, I actually am going to use again the Kiehl's Daily Revival Daily Concentrate. It's winter now in Seattle, so my skin is super dry and I really need this before I put on any sort of foundation or makeup. This stuff also smells amazing. So in the morning when you put it on, it just feels like, it does feel like it's reviving your face, like you're finally waking up and everything is right in the world, even if it's pitch black outside and you're having to work. So highly recommend this product. It is absolutely fantastic. I've been using it for quite a long time. Next, I'm going to get started with primer. So I am using the Sparkle Supercharged Fortified Under Makeup Primer. Ooh, it's a long sentence, by Laura Geller. And primer is so important, I think, especially if you're like me. I wear makeup, it's on all day. I don't want it to get cakey. I want it to look nice and normal on my skin. And I feel like primer is super important to making sure that that happens. So definitely, whether that be one type of primer you use, find a primer you like and stick to it if you're putting on makeup. So I am going to start with my eyes first. Today I am using the Nude Huda Beauty palette, which is so beautiful and has amazing colors. Here's just a little sneak peek of what it looks like. Colors I'm going to go in with today are, I think I'm going to stick with the purples today. The pinks are absolutely beautiful, but I'll definitely do that for another video soon. But today I'm going to go in and do some of the purpley colors. So the first color I'm actually going to use today is called, it's called Spate. I should use this mirror. It is like such a gorgeous color. I'm just applying that right into the crease of my eye. I should go a little bit more. Took a lot off. So this is just kind of like the first color to get me started, and I'm just going to start building on those colors with some of the other purples in the palette, and even maybe one of the pinks as well. So next, with a different blending brush, I am going to go in and use the color Tease. Oh, I'm going to the right one. So this one right here. I'm going to put a little bit on my brush and kind of build from the outside in. So not fully over my crease, but from the outside, basically towards the middle of my eye. Then from there, I am actually going to go in and put in my basically put in the concealer to put the sparkly tone on top of my lid. So that might sound a little bit confusing, so let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to use the concealer that is actually on the palette, and I'm going to basically move from the corner of my eye into the middle of my eye. So I'm just putting a little bit of the concealer that's on this palette, the back of the concealer brush. And I'm gonna move from the inside of my eye up through the crease and into the middle. Same on the other side. And this part doesn't need to look perfect because you're going to be putting glitter on top of it, just as long as it's in the kind of the area where you want to apply the glitter. That's really all that matters. Okay, so now with my finger is how I'm actually going to get the glitter on my eye. So I'm going to go in and use this color, you can see it here, it's the color Kinky. These are all such fun names. I'm going to put this color on my finger and just apply to my lid. Ah, oh my god. Oh, wow. What? This color is amazing. Okay. And now to make sure everything's blended in properly, I'm gonna go back in with the color Spanked and just blend. And now to really deepen the tone kind of in the corner of my eye, I'm gonna go in with a smoking brush and I'm gonna use the color Love Bite, just right here. I'm gonna put a little bit on this brush and work into the corner of my eye, which might be easier to use this. I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush. So that's all for the shadow for the most part. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter underneath my brow bone. So I'm using a really old Laura Mercier highlighter I bought like 4 years ago, but I always use it to basically do a highlight underneath my brows. So I'm just going in with this highlight. I'm putting a little bit on the back of the brush and then highlighting underneath the eye. What I like to do is I like to go in with a blending brush just to make sure that any color I add to highlight my brow bone, and then make sure it's blended in with the rest of the shadow. Okay, next I'm gonna do my eyeliner. So for eyeliner today, I am using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. So how I'm gonna do this is I usually move from the middle of my eye into my corner first. And next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull that liner out. And then I'm gonna create a little dot. It's basically where I'm gonna connect the eyeliner to the rest of my eye. So I pull down, basically to the corner of my eye, and then I connect. And blend. Eyeliner always takes some time, so if it's not something that you've done, definitely practice. And something that I always do, like even with this look, I'm gonna actually get a little Q-tip and I'm going to clean up the very edges of my eyeliner. So what I'm using today is just the Body Shop Chamomile Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. And I just put a little bit on the outside of the Q-tip and I clean up the edges of my eyeliner to make it look really sharp. So that's my little secret. Okay, so now that I'm done with eyeliner, I'm gonna go on and do the rest of my face. So I'm gonna first go in with my Luminous Silk, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So I'm gonna put a little on the back of my, or on my finger, and then I'm gonna just apply little dots to my face. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna apply this with the Kabuki brush. I'm gonna blend into my face. Next step is going in for the eyes. So color corrector is my best friend. I love using red color corrector to offset my under eye circles. So the one I actually use is the Derma Blend Quick Fix color corrector in red for my under eyes. It looks something like this. Note this is a powder, but it does turn into a cream once it hits your skin. And then I blend in with just a concealer brush. It's a little messy, so be careful with that. And then I apply to the area that I want to correct, which is typically just the corner. And I know it looks so scary when you put it on, but trust me, it makes a world of a difference. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Aqua Concealer. I am in the color Fair Light. And then I'm gonna blend in with a damp beauty blender. And then to make sure my concealer is set, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced translucent powder and set underneath my eyes. I'm gonna put a little bit on my beauty blender and set it underneath my eyes. I'm not gonna bake, but sometimes I just like using a beauty blender because it really builds the product into your face. Just a little like this. Oh. This stuff always spills everywhere. So done with my foundation and concealer. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and do contour. So today I'm actually not gonna do liquid contour. I'm just gonna do powder contour, but I am gonna use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So mine's really old and I'm basically done with all the colors that I could have used. But I'm gonna show you, and it's so dirty. Oh my God. I usually do a blend of two colors, as you can probably tell. I usually use this color and this color. These two blended together. A little bit on the back of my brush. So what you want to do is you want to work it into the hollows of your cheeks. It's like a 3. So basically your forehead, into the hollows of your cheeks, and then underneath your jawline. And what I typically like to do is I like to go in with a nice fluffy brush and just kind of really work the product back in. So next I'm going to go in with my blush. So today I'm actually using a Tarte blush that I got out of one of like the birthday collections that they gave at Sephora as one of their gifts. And I love this blush, but I don't actually think they sell it normally. It's called Party. And it's just like a really great peachy color. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my blush brush. I'm gonna put a good amount on, just because I have such a pinky, purpley look on today. And I'm gonna dab it a little bit and apply to the apples of my cheeks. Next, I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of highlighter. This kind of has like a purpley undertone, which I really liked and I thought would go really well with this look. I'm just going to apply a few drops to the high points of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, as well as my cupid's bow. And I'll just rub it with my finger. So the one thing is, like, highlighter is amazing and you always want to have it on. You definitely don't want to put too much where you look like a disco ball. So you definitely want to, don't be too conservative, but definitely be aware of how much you're putting on your face. So mainly done with my face. Next, I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. So I'm going to brush my eyebrows up a little bit. As you can tell, my eyebrows are pretty thick, so I don't need to use a ton of product. But I think last time I showed you, I used basically the brow powder. I'm still going to use that today, and just to fill in little parts of my brows. When I do a really, intense shadow look, I tend to make sure I fill in my brows just because it looks a little off if my eyebrows aren't filled in, but I have like super intense shadow and eyeliner on. Okay, and so for the last part of my brows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to just keep my eyebrows up and prevent the hairs from falling throughout the day. I'm going to put a little bit of that in my brows to keep them up. And now to complete my eyes, I'm going to do two things. One is I'm going to add shadow underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to apply mascara. So for the underneath, I'm going to use just a small little smudge brush. I'm going to go back in with the palette. And I'm going to go in first with the initial color that I used, which was Spanked. And then I'm going to go in with the color Kinky that I used right on the lids of my eyes. And I'm also going to apply that underneath my eye. So my favorite mascara I will always use is the Dior Iconic Overcurl Mascara in black. And today I'm not using fake lashes. Typically with a look like this I would, but today I thought I would keep my lashes just a little natural with a good amount of mascara. But for other videos I will definitely use some fake lashes that look good with the look. I'll add a little bit to my bottom lashes. Next, I'm gonna go in for lips. So first, I'm gonna just moisturize with some Aquaphor on my lips. I use the Aquaphor Lip Protectant and Sunscreen with SPF 30. And then today for my lipstick, I'm gonna be using, ooh, I got an itchy nose. I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty lip color called Uncuffed, and this color is absolutely fantastic. I love this color, and it stays on really well too. I think that's what I really like about these Fenty Beauty liquid lipsticks is they stay really nice throughout the day. They don't get too dry or flaky. So if you're looking for liquid lipsticks, highly recommend buying that one. So just to top off my look, I'm going to put some setting powder, or setting spray, I'm sorry, and I usually go with the Dermablend Power Setter 2-in-1. I'm going to spray that all over my face.
That we were better than all of the